What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Best Damn Deck here on UFS University. My name's Tam, and today I'm going to be telling you all the reasons I think that Kotal Kahn is the best damn deck in UFS. What we're going to be going over today is what they do, why is that good, interesting interactions, weaknesses, and how they can overcome them, and then my final thoughts on the character as a whole. So Kotal Kahn, he's a 6-hand size, 30 life, evil life order. He's got an enhance that loses 2 vitality to pump some stats, and then an R once per turn. After a non-powerful attack is played, that attack gains throw. After it resolves, move it to its owner's momentum face up. There's a lot we can talk about that. And then Desperation Enhance, lose 2 vitality, your attack gets 2 damage. So, what's he do? So the main thing that Kotal Kahn does is he plays this really interesting poke game early, where he responds with his own character card, hits you with a little bit of a damage because he takes this cool thing that wasn't a throw and now makes it a throw, and then shoves it into his momentum to use on a powerful or a multiple or an EX or some sort of other thing. He guarantees this multiple. He clears his own card pool, and he does some really interesting stuff. He does some really intricate stuff with that R, but we'll get to it in a little bit later. He also loses 2 vitality to give your next printed your attack with a printed damage of 3 or less plus 2 damage, and then your next attack gets 2 damage. So the cool thing about this is all of Kotal Kahn's set, the way that his kit works is it's a lot of little baby attacks that he cuts his own life in order to pump up massive. That's not how you have to play Kotal Kahn, but it's a way that you can play Kotal Kahn. So his support wants to lose vitality in order to get this cool stuff, and then his support gains him this vitality back with like Sawblade Strike, and his I think it's a 1/4 foundation where he's doing this with a thing. I don't remember, but he's got some really interesting stuff that loses his vitality in order to hurt you some more. So why is this good? Vitality is a beautiful resource that if I have a lot of it, I'm winning the game. And even if I have a little bit of it, I can still win the game. Vitality only matters until you hit 1, or until you hit 0, excuse me. At 1, it gets scary, right? So I can't use my abilities. But as long as I have 3 vitality, I still get to like win the game. So lose 2 vitality, your printed damage 3 gets 2, and then the next one gets 2. If you notice on that, it says the next one does not have to be a printed 3 damage attack. It's just any old attack that I want. And so pumping a little attack, a small poke, throwing it into my momentum, and then my next swing is going to be big and beefy. And then at Desperation, which is 14 for Kotal Kahn, lose 2 vitalities, this attack gets +2. So it's possible you give things 4 damage for free. Pay 4 life, essentially, give +4 damage. And making things throw and giving it +4 damage is incredibly, incredibly good. So let's talk about the R, because his response once per turn is it's super, super technical. After a non-powerful attack is played, that attack gains throw. So let's talk about it on my turn. So if I have a thing, like all of Kotal Kahn's support has a static on it that says while it's in my momentum, it's face up, I can take and use Kotal Kahn's response, add it to my momentum face up, and now I have like an extra foundation, an extra ability, an extra enhanced response, whatever, on inside of my momentum, which my opponent normally can't touch, in order to get me extra advantage in the game. So like Sawblade Strike is like his most famous one, where it just says enhance in your momentum, gain 1 vitality. If 4 turns in a row, I respond with Kotal Kahn and hit with a Sawblade Strike, every enhance I'm going to gain 4 life. Not every turn. Every enhance, every time I play an attack, every time you play an attack, I'm going to gain 4. With him having a max vitality of 30, this means that you'll never die. you just won't die ever. Best damn deck material right there. And then the other option that we have, and the main thing that people are playing currently in the game, is they're playing multiples and already playing throws, and they're playing cards that gain the powerful keywords. So under order right now, which I think is his best symbol at the time of recording this best damn deck, he has a card called Guilt Seeker, which is a throw with multiple 1. And so with Kotal Kahn, I play an attack, I respond and give it throw, I put it in my momentum, I play Guilty Guilt Seeker, and I take and multiple one it. Guilt Seeker says after it's been multipled, I get to blow up one of their cards. It gives itself 2 damage because if they don't have an asset and the multiple gets 2 damage, I can pay 2 vitality with Kotal Kahn. Guilt Seeker won't get the +2, but the multiple certainly will. And so they have to deal with your first attack, which you made a throw, Guilt Seeker, which you have is a throw, and then the multiple, all for you only playing 2 cards, blowing up one of their foundation, and paying, 4 life, and that's not including if you're gaining life due to your stuff. And then the icing on the cake is this card called Forbidden Moonset, which is a Fury safe and weapon attack printed on the card, but it says in hand, this attack lose safe for the rest of the turn and gains powerful 5. This is a really cool attack to make throw because Kotal Kahn says it's a response after you play it, and Forbidden Moonset, it's not a powerful attack until you make it a powerful attack. And so you poke them with these little throws, pop, 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 or throughout the turn, making your Solid Blade strikes really cool, and then adding them to momentum. And then on the turn, you've got, 4 momentum. You slam the Moonset down, respond, make it a throw, and then give it powerful 5 and give your throw plus 20 damage, not including paying your 4 vitality to give it an additional 4 damage. Kotal Kahn throws some real big throws. He just takes and grabs you and just chucks you over his shoulder. Really, really strong stuff. And now let's talk about this response. Here's the cheeky interactions already. Let's talk about this response on the other side of the table. My opponent's playing a very cool Windmill Punch deck. They play their Windmill Punch, and they have 3 momentum, and they're ready. I will respond after you play the Windmill Punch, and it has throw. Good job. And it's going to clear out of the card pool. And anything that has a static while it's in the card pool, Kotal Kahn now gets to negate because he kicks it out of your card pool. Or let's say that we have a card like Demon Realm Awakening that says response after you block a throw attack. It deals no damage. Well, I'll respond with Kotal Kahn. I'll block with my Demon Realm Awakening. That throw that you played, that throw, didn't do any damage. I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to just give you a momentum. I'll block the next thing. That's fine. But I guarantee if I didn't have if it was a high or a low attack and I only have the mid block, right, I perfect blocked it. Good job. Good job, me. So this R is deceptively good. It's so technical and niche, but like as a once per turn, my turn and your turn, there's some really interesting stuff you can do with it. Weaknesses and how they overcome them. So I think Kotal Kahn's biggest weakness, honestly, is him going a little too buck wild on losing life, which is why you want to play these things that gain vitality. Every enhance, you can lose 4, which basically says every one of my attacks, I hit you for 4 for free. He has kind of Scorpion Syndrome, where Scorpion kind of has a little bit of hubris of, oh, I'm just going to kill him right now. And Kotal Kahn can accidentally go down to 3 vitality, go down to 2 vitality, and just, his character card's blank now. Like, you only get the response once per turn. And so without any sort of gaining life back, like Emperor of Outworld, which I was trying to think of earlier, or Saw Blade Strike, it is easy to bait Kotal Kahn a little bit. But the way they overcome that is Kotal Kahn just kills you. Kotal Kahn is just like, yeah, I know I'm taking 4 on all these attacks, but you're taking 12 on all of these attacks because these throws are big. These throws are massive. These throws are Goro level big, which is also another best damn deck. And so like the way that you overcome this is playing really intricate life-gaining UFS, being able to block things correctly, just playing really solid UFS, having really solid onboard effects, so that when they try to take advantage of you losing your vitality, you save your vitality for as much as you want to. And then my final thoughts on Kotal Kahn, and the reason I believe he's the best damn deck in UFS, is he is a skill-based character. On the surface, he looks like he does not do very much. Oh, he just gives 4 damage. Oh, he wants to play little baby attacks. Oh, he gives 1 thing a throw. I guarantee to hit once. But that's not really what's going on with the character. What's going on with the character is this really intricate dance of how do I keep my vitality up? How do I dome you for some big damage, and how do I take advantage of turning whatever attack I want to into a throw? Being able to take any non-powerful attack and make it a throw is so crazy good. Like an example that I have right now is being able to play Bloody High Claw out of Vega support, taking and responding and making a flash attack throw, or I don't know, being able to take and make a Princess Parry throw. You make your Princess Parry throw, I throw out my momentum. On the next attack, I'll use some sort of ability, like there's a champion card right now at time of recording called Fiddlesticks, that I take that card and put it on top of my deck, destroy a foundation, and then draw it. And then so I'll parry you twice a turn, and one of the parries guaranteed hits. Enhance, your next attack gets +2 damage. I'll lose 2, parry your attack. My parry gets 2 more damage and make it a throw. It moves, added it. And so just being able to loop Princess Parries every turn, it seems pretty okay to me. It seems all right to me. If you have not tried Kotal Kahn, I highly suggest it, but make sure that you're learning the minutia of when do I lose life? When do I press? When do I make a throw? What do I make a throw? What of theirs do I make a throw? What of mine do I make a throw? What's the cadence and the timing? This is a very interesting, very cool deck. And that's why I think Kotal Kahn is the best damn deck in UFS. Thank you, guys.